everyone, I'm Yolanda. Welcome to Yolanda's Cakes. In this tutorial, I will be making a basic vanilla cake. I'm going to be using 3 cake pans of 3 inches high. I'm going to use for the bottom tier size 10 by 3, for the second tier 8 by 3, and for the top tier 6 by 3. To support my cakes, I'm going to be using cake circles. It is crucial that you place your cakes, each cake on a cake circle, even the bottom tier. And so it is important that you first place your cake on your cake circles and then on your cake board. This tutorial will consist of 3 parts. Part number 1, how to elaborate the cake, how to make the cake. Part number 2, how to decorate it. And part number 3, how to prepare and box your cake for delivery. So stay tuned and let's get baking.
Today I'm going to teach you how to make a cake strip.
So the first thing you do is you just cut around your cake pan. You measure the diameter and you cut some aluminum foil the same length as well as paper towels. The more absorbent the towel is, the better it is. So I'm just going to fold this in half and then in half again, just like so. Okay, just fold it in just fold it a couple of times. And here I have some water, which I'm just going to dip my paper towel, nice and easy, and let's just all the water run out. See that? Okay, if you notice it stretched, because when it gets wet it stretches like that. So all you need to do now is just lay it there like this and fold it. Fold the aluminum foil. Okay, remember we need to make it the height of the cake pan because we want to cover the edge. So we are going to fold it again. My cake is going to be 3 inches tall, so my pan is also 3 inches tall. So I'm just going to fold this back, okay, and then fold it like this. And that's it. Now, all you need to do is, before you bake your cake, just wrap it around, wrap your cake pan around. Okay, if you like, you can pinch it here. I like to use something like this. Okay, and that's it. Now you bake your cake here. It's going to prevent the cake pan from being so hot that it burns your cake. And then the next time, say you finish baking your cake, the next time, all you need to do is to reuse it. Just open up this here and fill it with water again. And there you go. That's been today's tip.
To start, preheat your oven and prepare your pans. You might use the recipe for the cake release that I have in this channel. The link will be at the end of the tutorial. Or you may grease and flour your cake pans as you always do. Then you will gather all of the ingredients. Combine flour, salt, and baking powder and set aside. Next, cream butter and sugar until it changes to an almost white color, scraping the bowl from time to time. Once the butter is creamed, add eggs one by one at a medium speed. Add the vanilla, then combine the oil and the milk. Then add the dried ingredients and milk to the cream, alternating, starting first with the dried ingredients and ending with the dried ingredients. Be sure to scrape the sides and incorporate all the ingredients well. Pour into pans not more than 3/4 of the height of the pan. Bake 25 to 35 minutes depending on the performance of your oven. Now let's make some buttercream. Sift 8 cups of powdered sugar and add 1 to 2 tablespoons meringue powder. If your weather is humid, you might want to use 2 tablespoons. Cream 4 sticks of butter or 1 pound at medium speed until the butter changes from yellowish to a light color. Add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now, the secret to a great buttercream is to add the sugar little by little to the butter and wait until they mix well before adding the next amount of sugar. Halfway through the process, add 1 tablespoon of milk or cream. Add up to 2 tablespoons of milk if necessary, adding half teaspoons at a time. You don't want your buttercream to be soupy, but creamy. I like to whip another 5 to 7 minutes after all ingredients are well mixed. Look at the result. My buttercream is firm, creamy, and fluffy. This is really good. Now it's time to fill my cakes. My cakes have been chilling in my fridge for some time now. You don't want to apply any icing to a warm cake as the icing will melt. Always be sure to chill your cakes first. You may torch each cake into 2 equal pieces so you will end up with a 4-layer tier. I like you to take a look at the cake on top. Notice how spongy and soft it looks? That was the pan that I covered with the cake strip. Do you see how good it looks? Even though both cakes are soft, the lighter one feels much softer. I diluted the consistency of the buttercream by adding half teaspoon of milk and mixing it again. This will be used to apply the crumb coat to my cakes. A crumb coat is a thin film of buttercream that is almost transparent when applied to the cake. It will seal all the crumbs on your cake. Chill cakes again for 10 to 15 minutes after the crumb coat has been applied and before applying the final coating of buttercream to your cakes.
We have just come to the end of part 1 of this tutorial. These are the 3 cakes that have been crumb coated, and the next step is to cover it with the final coating of icing, and then we will decorate it and also prepare it for delivery. So I'll see you in part 2 and 3 of this video. So this has been all for today. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon here again. In the meantime, may God bless you. Bye-bye.